Hello and welcome to the Balance Training and Coaching channel. My name is Kurt and it's good to see you. Today's video, as you can tell from the title, is related to confidence with presenting, and this particular video has come about through a delegate I worked with a wee while ago called Jida, shall we say, from company F. And Jida attended a particular course that we ran on presenting, and during and after the course, Jida had some very particular questions related to further ideas on how he can build his confidence when he presents. Now, of course, as Jida, as you know, as you started to ask the questions, I pointed out that in a way it was good because you were asking questions that I'm asked by literally thousands and thousands of men and women across a globe. So I thought, well, I'd like to make a video on this, I think, because it relates to so many people. And of course, you asked for this video, Jida, so true to my promise, here it is. As always, if it's helping you, that's great. If it's not quite helping you, as you're aware, Jida, just let me know and I'll make another video for you personally and we'll see where it goes. I'm already thinking, to be honest, that whilst I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items for today, I'm thinking already that I'll probably make a series of videos on this topic because it's so popular in terms of people's need for ideas. So let's get started and we'll see where we go. Therefore, the first point I'd like to make is that I started training in 1997 and I went full-time in about August 1999. And funnily enough, the very first course I ran was on presenting. It was a 2-day course, 6 delegates, and we spent 2 whole days just practicing how to present. Since then, I have worked with delegates right across the globe. I reckon I've probably worked in 20 countries on presenting, in 3 to 4 continents, or on 3 to 4 continents. And with the exception of, say, 3 people, thousands and thousands and thousands of men and women have said to me that by degree, they experience degrees of nervousness. And consequently, 99.9% of the people I meet when we run these courses want, amongst other things, want more of this. They want more confidence. Therefore, the first offering to you, Jida, is keep this on the radar, keep this firmly in your mind, that what you're experiencing in terms of nervousness is really quite natural. It's a very common and in that sense natural human experience. There's nothing wrong with you. It's not because you are inept in any way. It's not because you lack any talents that everyone else has. It's simply the case that this is a very common stress reaction to a very particular work context. And therefore, when you start to remember that, hey, it's not just me, I'm not being foolish, I'm not inadequate in any way, this can be one of the items, if you like, that begins to help you build your self-assurance. If you look at the people you work with, Jida, 99.9% of them, by degree, will be feeling nervous when they're presenting. It's just that, as you know, generally we don't talk about it very much or at all, and quite a lot of people like to hide it and pretend that they're fine, actually. Yeah. Okay. I will send you a handout. It's only 2 pages, and it lists 14 examples of erroneous, wrong thinking when we get stressful, nervous, doubtful, fearful, etc. And there are a couple on there that are particularly common with people when they're presenting. I'm not going to go through both of them, but I want to cite one of them because this is a very, very common cognitive, mental experience. And it's called magnification or awfulizing. Great word, really, awfulizing. Not great to experience, but great word. And yes, magnification is a very profound, very pandemic experience for people when they present. And put simply, the mind, the imagination, as I'm sure you're very aware, is extremely quick, instant, you might say, and powerful. And within a beat, as you know, you can go from this feeling quite okay, fine, and so on, to, you know, just maybe freaking out. You know, a lot of people freak out internally. You might not see it, but they're freaking out. And therefore, in a beat, this can take control of us, as you're aware, Julia. So magnification, so what would be some examples? Well, for example, let's say you're talking, and as you're talking, you Unfortunately, I found that something has permeated our consciousness at work with presenting, and it's this issue about There are quite a lot of people that go around saying, don't when you present, it's bad, don't Well, that's, I believe, a real shame, because everybody for a start. I too. You'll notice that what I tend to do with these videos is shoot them in one take. And therefore, sometimes I don't know exactly what I'm going to say next. And and it's okay, it's fine. The issue is when people are umming after every sentence, and yeah, it just gets a bit annoying for the viewer. So it's a question of balance, really. So you're talking, it's going fine, you say and then you're aware that you say and then this loves to magnify it to go, oh my God, you idiot. It was going absolutely fine, it was close to perfect, and now you've ruined it. You know? Another example is you're talking, and as you're talking, you drop your pen. And this goes, how embarrassing. Oh, how embarrassing. You fool. You look like a fool. You were looking quite professional, and now you dropped your pen. You look like an arse. You know? Really? Obviously, if I keep, you know, yeah, that's annoying. Other examples can include double clicking when you're using PowerPoint. So you say, okay, we're going to go to slide 7, accidentally double click, it goes to slide 8, and this can go, oh my God, how embarrassing, this is going to be awkward, etc., etc. So again, magnification, expanding, exaggerating what's actually happening. And this can lead to a feeling of, it's going to be awful. Now that I've done that, it's going to be awful. One other example that's very common is as people are speaking, they trip over their words, and this loves to go, oh, that was amateurish. You just tripped over a word. You said trip instead of talk. And so this internal editor, if you like, can be incredibly harsh, and instant, of course, as well. Therefore, what can you do about it? Well, a number of things. Definitely everything else you see on this page, and something in particular which we'll end with.